Right hand again. Canelo comes back with his counter shots. Right hand over the top. Triple G comes right back, firing with energy.
Both guys looking to end.
Tell Lisa to watch it on my YouTube channel. Yeah. I'm going live on YouTube. If she's my friend, she can watch it.
Canelo with his jab. Right hand lead for Canelo. Triple G trying to get a little rest there for a second. Trying to get a small breather in the middle of a round.
Takes a lot to fight like this, Jim. This is a tough fight by two brilliant fighters. The counter puncher became the stalker. The banger became the boxer.
And Canelo takes a moment off and Triple G lands some punches.
The question is now that Triple G is really finding Canelo upstairs, sometimes with combinations. Can he put that extra mustard on one of those shots to get Canelo in trouble upstairs, having put in the work to the...
Oh, come on.
Max, and Canelo is making it work right now, on purpose, to wear him down.
Someone's going to produce a late round. Canelo will produce the late round burst. Can he do it again and put the fight away? Or can Triple G, with his whole career on the line, summon the greatness that fueled the middle of that career and restore the legend? Only a few more rounds to see.
Good body shot. Oh, this
right hand by Canelo Alvarez. Triple G trying to fire back with his own right hand. Alvarez round so far with 30 seconds to go. Big left hook.
Oh, come on. They're tired.
Shots are starting to move Canelo a little more than they did, even as Triple G is fatigued.
And the cut is getting bigger over Canelo Alvarez's left eye. Judges score blood too. Triple G on attack, looking at the blood and saying, "I can make that blow."
Go bring me a beer, Kiki.
Closing seconds of this round have been good to the Golovkin. 10 seconds. Who will finish it off? A miss for Alvarez. A miss for Golovkin. A straight right hand lands for Triple G.
Move, baby.
He got in the last shot.
Yeah, he did.
Another classic middleweight prize fight.
Again. He's ready. He's got nothing left. All right, sit, son. He's done. He's done. Mouthpiece.
Who's done?
Son, 3 rounds. 3 rounds fast with intelligence. Speed and intelligence, son. Jab 2 or 3 times, dude. From the first minute, remember, he comes out in that first minute real strong. In the first minute, don't exchange punches there.
Oh, it's fucking up.
This explains how tough this fight is to judge. Watch what happens here, Jim. You see Canelo, Triple G with the right hand, Canelo with the right and a hook, and then Triple G come back and answer with a hook. That's 2-2, 2 very good punches by 2 very good fighters.
They are so
No, put that one back in the ice, it's gonna get hot.
We have watched them fight
Okay, thank you.
21 rounds now. There is so little to choose between them. 3 rounds to go in Las Vegas. Harold Golovkin.
Why is it not me? How do you flip it?
The opposite way, I would not be.
Oh.
Because each round is close. I mean, they're standing in the middle of the ring banging on each other. Very, very close round. I've got a 6-3 Gennady Golovkin.
The Golden Boys are fucking shit up.
Kovalev, guys, was
They're
not nearly
they're
as
blocking
bruising a
everything.
fight as this. But
They're
Ward
blocking
was winning
everything.
The story of the fight, even as
They
Kovalev
just kicked
was
me
gaining
off.
some rounds. Ward, like
But-
a great fighter, closed the show and knocked his guy out. Does Canelo have to do the same thing here?
I'm not sure. I think this is so difficult to fight the score. I can very easily see a judge having Canelo up 6 rounds to 3, just the way Harold has Golovkin up 6 rounds to 3.
And if these next 3 rounds go like this and nobody goes down, I can easily see us with another rematch with a fight number 3.
It does feel as though if Canelo steps it up, he could go for the stoppage.
Oh, come on.
Two hard power shots, and suddenly has
They're tired.
standing still, and momentarily in front
Come
of
on.
Triple G still has the magic.
Canelo looked hurt by that, but he's firing back.
He did look hurt.
That was the most hurt Canelo has been in any moment against Gennady.
They both look real tired.
But it only lasted a few seconds.
And now Canelo's back on the attack.
And going forward again. And outlanding Triple G again. Gets in a right hand. Hard body shot by Canelo. So much the story of the fight. Triple G looking for another rally like that one.
Harder to sustain those rallies when the guy's been working your body since the opening round.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Another hard right hand for Golovkin. And the straight right hand lands again. Canelo comes back with his jab. The trouble for Canelo is that when judges score this round, they're going to be remembering that rally by Triple G that momentarily wobbled. There's a body shot.
Finally.
Another body shot by Golovkin with the right hand.
Really threw that right to the body like it meant it. Triple G looking for the knockout upstairs meantime.
Good hook by Triple G.
Great hook.
Fuck, he's tired, huh?
What a chin on Canelo.
What a chin on both of them.
Spectacular. Body shot for Canelo.
Ooh.
Right hand for Golovkin. In the heat of the battle, Gennady Golovkin appears to have won the title. Most he needed it.
Move your head, baby.
How are you feeling? Good. Did he hurt you? No. 6 minutes, son. Be faster. Flex your ways. Don't risk. Don't risk to exchange stupidly. So, did you hear me? You got the fight going. You're good. You're not gonna be able to knock him.
The problem was Triple G's best right hand of the night. He came behind that same jab with a beautiful straight right hand over the top, right on the nose. Doesn't get much better than that. Beautiful straight right hand right there on the eye. Made the eye start back bleeding again. Very good punch by Triple G.
The hardest thing to do is to change your fate. It looked early like Canelo was putting in the body work, fighting his type of fight. Triple G was sucking air and being
Somebody's
rocked.
watching.
And in the last several rounds, Triple G has fought his way back in.
I should have did this earlier, but it just really dawned on me, YouTube.
Yes, he has.
And he's done it by taking risk. He's done it by putting himself on the line. But we must point out, there are writers at ringside who have Canelo ahead in the fight. Just as you know that Harold Letterman, our unofficial scorer, has Triple G ahead in the fight. The only scorers who matter are the 3 official judges sitting at ringside with one of the most difficult jobs imaginable in boxing.
Meantime, the first fight was great. This one's been better.
And for the first time, Triple G is on the attack now. For the first time on
Canelo's
the attack.
against the ropes. This is the first time in the fight when Canelo has gone to the ropes and assumed the posture that he had through much of the middle of the last fight. And now he comes back to the center of the ring.
The difference thus far has been that Canelo has knocked out smaller fighters, but not scored those iconic kind of knockouts against middleweights. Triple G is used to guys crumbling when he hits them the way he's hit Canelo.
Ooh, come on.
Is thrown back.
Triple G making contact again. Landing power shots. This is the 11th round. And Triple G is rallying.
That right hand by Triple G upstairs is the best punch in the fight.
Yes,
Trying
it
to
is.
save his career.
Yes, it is.
His career needs a win.
How is Canelo coming forward going power shots?
That's what he does, Max.
Amazing recovery by Canelo
That's what
Alvarez.
he does. He's real Mexican style for
We have
real.
2 viewers.
Still on the table.
Triple G fighting a beautiful fight. Boxing beautiful, but Canelo won't stop coming.
This time Triple G blocked the body shot. He's getting better at seeing Canelo Alvarez's body punches coming. Lands the jab. Couldn't miss or couldn't get the right hand home. "40 seconds left in the round. Alvarez needs a rally. Gets a hard right hand. In the latter part of the fight, the biggest difference is that Golovkin has been able to land combinations and limit Alvarez to one shot at a time. And there's a hard left hook for Triple G.
And a hard right uppercut by Alvarez.
Alvarez
And
had
another one.
a couple of real big right hands in the last 30 seconds.
Another good right hand.
Hey, be
Another good
careful.
right hand.
Rally for Alvarez.
And Triple G
Fewer than 10 seconds to go in the 11th round.
gonna have to take that
Another
big
good
hit
right hand.
from Alvarez. Alvarez keeps throwing because Triple G's not blocking it.
Fuck.
third round to score. First half belonged to Triple G. Second half seemed to belong to Alvarez.
Sit, son, breathe. Come on, we're winning all damn fight, dude. Come on, 3 intelligent minutes. Intelligence with velocity. Use your jab, climb up, and here, okay. Well, you're giving him the opportunity to punch. He's gonna come up with everything. Nobody's lost.
Get land some shots, okay? You have to be ready. Alright? Good jabs. That right hand is better right here, like I said, okay? Make sure we turn it, but we gotta stay busy.
Damn, his fucking eyes all busted up.
It's only 3 minutes, alright? Deep breath. 3 minutes.
Canelo Alvarez's mother, as nervous as anybody here at ringside. Gennady Golovkin.
You want to hold it back for a minute?
In the 11th round.
Huh? Why you got 3 viewers? You want to hold it?
Did in that round. And here he comes again. Hard left hook by Golovkin. Jab lands for Golovkin. Golovkin landing power shots. Sticks his jab in Canelo's face again.
Over the second half of this fight, Triple G has landed big power shots upstairs.
Oh.
Cut for Golovkin. Knocking Alvarez's head back. He's off to a great start in the closing round. Somehow, Gennady Golovkin gained confidence in these last 3 rounds.
You can't say enough about it. He looked like an old fighter halfway through this fight.
Oh, come on.
Canelo's been killing his body the whole
Oh, what
time.
happened,
It
man?
looked like Golovkin was gassed and Canelo was coming on.
Oh, he went down to that knee.
Triple G's been there
Fuck,
like
we missed it.
house on fire the last several rounds, willing his way back into this fight and rocking Canelo.
Talk about big drama show. This has been a drama show.
Oh, come on.
Golovkin throwing.
Are you fucking serious? Oh, come on.
Down the stretch they come. A minute and a half to go. Alvarez fighting as though he believes he needs a knockout.
Come on, they're tired. They're tired.
Uppercut for Golovkin.
Only great fighters can do this, ladies and gentlemen.
Only.
These are 2 middleweight greats.
Certainly the greatest middleweights of this era. And comparable to those of any era. Both of them.
This is it.
Tremendous performance by both tonight. Less than a minute to go. Who has the last rally? Golovkin landing power shots. Now Alvarez lands in return. The body shot for Alvarez was big. It stopped Golovkin in the middle of a rally. Being busy in the center of the ring is what both fighters are trying to do now. Golovkin letting all hang out. They trade uppercuts.
Come on. Oh, fuck. Are you
Lands for Alvarez. Both fighters dead tired.
Come on, something got to happen right here. It's the last 10 minutes.
Seconds to go. Uppercut for Golovkin.
Come on. Oh, fuck.
Golovkin with a right hand. And it's over. Amazing fight.
Round 25, please.
Would you have bought the fight? Fuck them, huh? Canelo got more in.
The blood flows from both fighters as they try to catch their breath.
They already had a draw.
Closing portion of the fight. The last 3 rounds were turbulent,
You think so?
intense, and unbelievably violent.
One of the best
They can't do
fights
2 draws back to back.
Better than last year's
No, they
fight.
can't.
Sir, by far.
They're gonna push it back. Like that was a good fight. They're gonna make another fight.
Harold Lederman has 8 rounds to 4. Golovkin the winner. with Golovkin winning 5 of the last 6 rounds in the fight. A closing rally of epic proportions on Letterman's card if he saw the fight correctly. And the official judges are Glenn Feldman from Connecticut, Dave Moretti from here in Las Vegas, Steve Weisfeld from New Jersey. All of them high quality, very cerebral, extremely experienced boxing judges. It's a great panel. You don't expect anything wildly unexpected.
They're just fucking throwing water. Fuck.
You called it, Roy Jones, for the first several rounds of the fight.
Oh, are you
It
fucking
was
serious?
Canelo Alvarez who had the fight he wanted and seemed to be reeling Golovkin in. But what a rally in the second half of the fight by Gennady.
Golovkin really turned the fight around in the second half, did a great job of turning the fight around and using his boxing skills to turn the fight around. So he did a great job again of turning the second part of the fight around.
Well, he don't look
How
that
much of
fucked
it was
up.
Golovkin dispensing with caution and taking necessary risks?
Well, you had to do that, man. Jim, we said at the beginning of the fight, if he didn't do that, he was going to lose again.
Well, not that bad for being 12 rounds.
Triple G threw a fight-high 89 punches in the last round. He only landed 20, but the activity was frenetic. Let's go to Joe Martinez to read the score.
He doesn't look bad at all either.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That
after
fool looks more
12
fucked up than anything.
toe-to-toe rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. One more time, Las Vegas. Show your love for these two boxing warriors inside the ring. And here are the judges' scoring totals. Glenn Feldman scores this bout even, 114-114.
They made it a fucking draw?
Judge Dave Moretti
No.
and Steve Weisfeld have it 115-113. Your winner by majority decision and new dog
Fuck, Canelo got it. Damn. Well, I thought Triple G had it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna get it. I ain't gonna lie.
Canelo won the first like 5 to 6
defeat
rounds.
of his professional career
I thought he was got it.
in a spectacular fight, which clearly could have gone either way. Alvarez gets the call, probably on the basis of what he did in the first 8 rounds of the fight.
Jim, he did what they said they wanted him to do. They said, come forward and fight us. He did exactly what they asked him to do. How could they not expect that he was going to get the decision? They even said, we want you to come forward.
That's his chick?
He did that. And nobody changed it until the last 4 rounds.
I mentioned that Golovkin threw 89 punches in the 12th round. Both Dave Moretti and Steve Weisfeld gave the 12th round to Canelo Alvarez to tilt the fight in his favor. Glenn Feldman gave the 12th round.
Viva Mexico! What is it?
Well, I can't tell. This is confusing. Let's look at Fine Combi Box numbers and see what happens in the fight. Once again, for the second fight in a row, Gennady Golovkin lands 4 punches.
You're fucking
Landing
racist.
234 to
You're racist against your own kind.
Once again, for the second fight in a row, Golovkin throws more punches, throwing 257 more punches. Power punches, and Canelo lands more power shots. And that's the way to win fights. Land your power shots. He threw more and landed more. 143 to 116. For the second fight in a row, Golovkin lands more jabs. He doubled the number of jabs that Alvarez landed in the fight, and he threw more than twice as many jabs. So Golovkin's jab-centric game is not enough to beat Alvarez focus on counterpunching and power shots. And particularly, I think the tactic of pressuring Golovkin in the early going and coming toward him instead of backing up. Max Kellerman stands by with the winner.
Congratulations, Canelo,
Taiwan.
on winning another classic middleweight fight. Did you think the fight was close in the 12th round? It turns out one judge gave you the 12th round, and that avoided another draw.
No, mira, mi esquina me mandó a cerrar el round para que no pasara lo de la pelea pasada. Fue lo que hice. Realmente estoy muy emocionado. Primeramente quiero darle las gracias.
You know, my corner told me to close the round because it was a very tight fight. So that's what I did. But I'm very excited and very emotional. And I want to thank.
Quiero darle las gracias a la gente que siempre creyó en mí. Estas peleas son para ellos. Y que viva México!
I want to thank everyone that believed in me. This is for them in Mexico.
Canelo, you said you were training for a knockout. You were supposed to be the counterpuncher, but you came out as the stalker early. Why did you do that?
No, es lo que le había dicho a la gente, no iba a ir hacia él. Es un buen peleador, no se dio un knockout, como lo dije, un knockout no se puede predecir una pelea, mucho menos de este nivel. Salí a hacerlo, hice todo el esfuerzo, salí a noquearlo, pero no se pudo. Es un gran peleador, pero gracias a Dios llevamos la victoria y tenemos los cinturones para México.
You know, that's what I did. I promised people I would go out to look for a knockout, but it's very difficult at this stage. He's a great fighter, but we tried to do it. But at the end, obviously, I got the victory. We got the victory. We took this victory for Mexico.
Does look like he did.
By midway through the fight, however people were scoring it, it looked like it was your fight. Like you were doing what you wanted. You were winning the story of the fight. And you were landing vicious body punches. Maybe you would even knock him out. And right at the moment where it looked like he needed to come up with something, he rallied and won some rounds and seemed to hit you with big shots upstairs. What were you thinking in those mid to late rounds?
You think they stay in that building or like they go and like... You think they stay at the MGM?
Ganó algunos rounds, pero sabía que solamente eran combinaciones y pocas en los rounds, ¿no? Yo estaba haciendo mi trabajo y lo hice bien, gracias a Dios. En mi esquina hicimos un gran trabajo, quiero agradecerle a mi esquina. Como lo he dicho, nadie le quiere dar el crédito, pero es la mejor esquina del mundo.
You know, again, he was connecting some punches, but they were few and far between, basically. And I was just following the instructions in my corner. And again, it was the opportunity, and I want to say a shout out to my corner. That is the best, absolute best corner in the world of boxing.
What is in your chin? Because you're saying he didn't hit you a lot, but late in the fight, he hit you with some huge shots, and throughout his career, when Triple G lands shots like that, fighters crumble, and you barely wobbled. What is in your chin?
Mira, es un gran peleador, pero como lo dije, no, los rivales está la diferencia. Yo no soy cualquier rival, yo soy un peleador de élite y aquí lo demostré.
He's a great rival, he's a great opponent, but I said, every fighter, the rival depends on the rival that you have, and I am a great fighter, I'm a great rival, and I showed it tonight.
Canelo, you got the win here, but it was another close fight. It looked like it could go either way. Would you consider round 25?
Mira, si la gente quiere una tercera pelea la hacemos, no, pero ahorita voy a disfrutar mi pelea, voy a disfrutar mi triunfo con mi familia, con mi gente y el ser campeón mundial de nuevo.
If the people want another fight, we'll do it again, but for now I'm going to enjoy the moment, enjoy it with my family, enjoy it with my people, but we'll do it again, no doubt.
Canelo, congratulations on a scintillating performance and a tremendous win in another classic middleweight title fight. Congratulations, champ.
Muchas gracias a toda la gente y hay que disfrutar la independencia de México. ¡Viva México, cabrones!
¡Órale, canales!
And while Canelo Alvarez was beginning that interview with Max Kellerman, Gennady Golovkin left the ring. And you hear the response of many in the audience heaping derision on the Kazakh star as he, obviously in disappointment, leaves the ring. We will send Max Kellerman to the Golovkin dressing room to see if he can get an interview. I don't feel terribly confident or optimistic that that is going to happen. Obviously, Roy Jones, he's a tremendously disappointed fighter trying to hold his head high amid the disappointment, but at the end of the day, he loses for a variety of different reasons. The one glaringly obvious one, again, not enough body shots, and not enough constant pressure to perform in the role of the attacking fighter Triple G against the counterpuncher Canelo Alvarez.
Well, this is my problem, Jim. This is what I feel bad about. Remember I told you earlier about how the fighter should talk to the fighter and not the trainer? The trainer talked all this time about, I want Canelo to do this, I want Canelo to do this, I want Canelo to do this. The media hears you saying, you want Canelo to do this, you want Canelo to do this. Guess what? Canelo came out and did that. And what did you do about it? Nothing. So it's like the fight could have been called a draw again. The fight could have went to Triple G. There was a lot of mixed up rounds again. Triple G landed the most punches like the first fight. Canelo landed the more powerful punches like the first fight. We really could have had another draw. I feel like part of the outcome was the fact that y'all said you want him to come and do this, and guess what? That's what he came and did, and nobody did nothing about it.
Max Kellerman, your thoughts?
This is the latest chapter in a division, the middleweight division, that has seen so many great chapters authored between champions who put on shows like this. This is the latest one, and it's a worthy successor to so many that have come before. It was a great fight, better than the original, which is tough to do, and unexpected. We thought that for Triple G to win, and he almost did. I mean, it was a very close fight. He would have to pressure Canelo, put him on the ropes. Didn't do it one time. It was Canelo who was the aggressor. And Triple G, it was disappointing in the sense that he came out tentatively. He didn't show as much aggression. He never went to the body hardly at all. He didn't correct any of the mistakes of the first fight. But he did something even more praiseworthy, in my estimation, than in enacting a game plan. He seemed to change his fate at a point where it seemed already to be written. You know, Canelo was fighting his fight. He was authoring the fight that he wanted to author. He was ripping Triple G to the body. Triple G looked old. He was huffing and puffing, gasping for air. And it looked to me like maybe Canelo's on his way to a knockout. And right when it looked as though, look, Triple G can't hurt this guy, he can't outwork this guy, he can land more punches, but they're not the more damaging ones. What's he gonna do? Triple G reached another level. He emptied the gas tank, and the gas tank was enough to get him to the end of the fight. And I'll be willing to bet enough to have a lot of people out there saying, I thought Triple G won that fight, or at least it was a draw or a very, very close fight. That was an amazing performance by a 36-year-old fighter who looked beaten and would not accept his fate. I'm disappointed that he won't talk to us because I'm very interested to see what he has to say right now. But congratulations to Canelo Alvarez, who has established himself where at one point people said he's doing it with smoke and mirrors and he's a creation of the hype machine and he's not really the next great Mexican fighter. Oh, yes, really? He is. Oh. And tonight proves it.
Indeed. It's easy to love Gennady Golovkin. His personality is endearing, his fighting style is exciting, and he's great. But at this moment, it's time to praise the greatness of Canelo Alvarez, who in a 14-year professional career has proven he can beat anybody on the planet, not named Floyd Mayweather, who is an incredibly resourceful fighter, who time and again finds ways to impose his will on opposing fighters in the ring, who's able to do that even as a counterpuncher in a game where attackers are supposed to be more capable of imposing their will than counterpunchers, who does it with power and precision, and who tonight landed 46 body punches by CompuBox count to only 6 for Golovkin, in effect staring down an offensive fighting machine with one of the most critical components of offensive fighting, his will to go downstairs and go to the body. Gennady Golovkin was great tonight. Canelo Alvarez was greater. And at the end of the day, we may be looking at the continued architecture of one of the greatest careers in the history of middleweight boxing. It's the man from Guadalajara, Canelo Alvarez, who has now made this rivalry one draw, one win for Alvarez. Golovkin still looking for a victory. Thanks very much for being with us on this epic HBO pay-per-view presentation of Canelo Triple G 2.
Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up.
This coming Wednesday, look for the next installment of my
That's it. I gotta go smoke. How do you turn it on? How do you turn it off, fam?
I don't know.
Did I just exit or what did I do?
You're supposed to stop.
Are you sure you want to stop your streaming?